Hey, so we're in Atlanta, Georgia. We're in front of the Georgia Dome right now, and we've had a great week visiting churches from southern Florida to Atlanta. And we started last week on Thursday. We went to the Church of 1122 in Jacksonville, Florida. And something that we really saw there was they really stressed authenticity in the conversations we had with them before their service. They said that that's something they really try to focus on. And then we also were able to talk to a couple 20-somethings before the service started, and they said that what drew them to the church was the authenticity. And we got to witness that for ourselves when we went into the service. And we saw a real willingness to just unapologetically preach the gospel and be really authentic. And so that made a really big impression on us. And now Maria's going to talk about some of the other churches we went to.
Yeah, yesterday, Sunday, June 8th, we went to Destiny Metropolitan at 8 in the morning. And that was in Atlanta. And as soon as we stepped out of the car, we were really impressed with how hospitable everyone was. There was a team guiding us through the parking lot to get to the front door, just being so welcoming, saying, "Hey, how are you? Is this your first time here?" As soon as we stepped in the front door, there was a First Impressions team that welcomed us and helped guide us to our seats near the front of the room. And yeah, we just felt so welcomed, and like they just wanted us to feel like we were part of the family. And actually the second church we went to, Passion City, at 10 a.m. Was very similar in that respect. There was a great deal of hospitality. When we got on the shuttle, the attendant, I guess, kind of like asked everyone if there were any first-time visitors there. When we raised our hands, he started asking us questions like, "Where are you from? What are you doing in Atlanta?" And we just felt so welcomed and so encouraged by how excited these people were that we were coming to their church.
Yeah, and the last church that we went to yesterday was North Point in Alpharetta, which is a suburb of Atlanta. And I mentioned that because one of the things that we really noticed and really liked was how relevant it was. We wrote a blog post about a week ago about being relevant to your area and your community, and it was very relevant to that kind of suburbia kind of culture. He made a joke about people in Alpharetta. He said people in Alpharetta never buy cars just because they're nice cars and they want to show off, and that's relevant to that community and those people who live there. His story was very relevant to the people who would live in Alpharetta, suburbs of Atlanta area. And so that's just a theme that we've been constantly seeing, even in just these 2 weeks. And I'm sure that we'll see that throughout the week. We have a couple meetings set up here in Atlanta. We're going to take a short trip over to Anderson, South Carolina, and check out New Spring Church tomorrow. So we hope that you guys are interested in what we're doing. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email or tweet at us, or just connect with us somehow. We'd love to hear from you and hear what your thoughts on what we're doing. We'll see you guys next week.